Hi, good evening. Myself, I am Shaji Manoharan, the research scholar for SB Jain School of Global Management. Today, it gives me immense pleasure to be the part of 2023 Singapore International Conference on Management and Business Practices. So, I just want to present my topic here today, which is impact of sustainable supply chain management and the healthcare industry. So before I proceed with my presentation, I would like to thank the management committee members of the conference for giving me this opportunity to present my topic here today. And at the same time, I would also like to thank my professor, Dr. Sitaram, Dr. Madluti, and Dr. Vanessa Pula for giving me all the support and guidance throughout my journey. Also, I would like to thank my family members and friends and the survey participant who was part of my research topic. So the objective and methodology. So before I go to the objective and methodology, I just want to give a small brief about what my research will be looking like. So basically, I'm working for the UAE industry. I'm working with one of the top three distributors in UAE. So UAE is poised to become one of the top market for the healthcare professionals. So there are a lot of inflow of patients coming to the UAE market, and because of that, a lot of multinational companies they are planning to come into the UAE market with their products. So we being one of the top three distributors, we are looking at how to have a competitive edge over the other distributors, and then to attract the major multinational to give the distribution right for us. So for that to happen, we need to have an efficient supply chain network and framework. So basically, my research is how to have this competitive advantage by having a proper supply chain framework. So that is my objective here, and this objective is based on the four-dimensional model, which is consisting of the social, economic, environmental, and technological dimensions. The design methodology is very simple. The proposed research methodology it involves only the three independent variables, which is leading to an efficient supply chain framework in the healthcare industry, which were identified based on the research gaps, and it was solidly supported by all the literature, quality literature survey. The data was gathered using a Likert scale and with a scheduled interview. The study adopted was a quantitative survey approach, and we had collected the respondent from a sample size of 400 supply chain executives, and it was analyzed statistically using ADENCO 2 3.2. So basically, quantitative analysis tools like also included like reliability indicators, conversion validity, discriminant validity, and multicollinearity, etc. All were supported by structural equation model, justifying the hypothesis formulated. So basically, there were three research problems and questions, and the research problems were derived from the three research gaps, namely technology changes, social dimension, green supply chain management, and this was all found from the literature survey of 200 articles what we had taken, and they were presented in the form of research question like below. The first question was enumerate the factors that lead to adoption of latest technology in the field of healthcare industry and supply chain management. The second one, does social dimension contribute effectively to supply chain management, operational efficiency, and profit maximization? And the third one, how significantly the green supply chain practices have an impact on reducing cost, environmental aspects, and contribute to sustainable supply chain management. To address the above question, we had the research objectives that were considered carefully through a literature review and further research. The first objective was to address the first question, which was to understand in depth the latest technology and the benefits, and tools and practices, and careful evaluation of all factors that can lead to the adoption of technology and operational efficiency. The second one, the research objective was to comprehend the value of social dimension and its contribution to supply chain operational efficiency. To access in detail the effects of green supply chain management on reducing cost and improving profitability. So these were the three objectives which was analyzed in this research. Going to the first independent variable, which was green supply chain management. So I'm just trying to put some light on the green supply chain management. The green supply chain management process is the integration of environmental problems and reducing their impact by systematic process of green principle in the supply chain logistics management throughout the life cycle of a product. The green supply chain management is mainly considered with environmental friendly design and green production, and it focuses on the technological functions in the recycling of the products. The practices and initiatives of green supply chain are categorized into several aspects such as the green design, the management of carbon, collaboration among suppliers, collaboration among customers, reverse logistics, information technology, the green purchasing process, the green manufacturing process, the green design process, and the green outsourcing and green warehousing. The green supply chain management is an approach undertaken by large corporate organizations to become environmental friendly, focusing on the green practices. Financial, environment, and social benefits can be achieved through the implementation of green supply chain practices. The second independent variable is the social dimension. Socially sustainable practices in supply chain management focus mainly on the employee welfare, corporate social responsibility, and ethical practices among monitoring and collaborating with suppliers. Effective collaboration and relation with suppliers constitute the vital element of the social issues in supply chain management. Companies basically they try to embrace the corporate social responsibility because of their concerns regarding reputation damage and loss and sales loss and market share, brand image, market access, and financial investment. Companies that implement corporate social responsibility have a competitive advantage over all other rivals because most importantly the MNCs who are dealing with different social culture and cultural background, social and cultural background of their foreign subsidiaries. The corporate social responsibility impacts the ability of the organization to attract the top talents in the industry, and it also affects the employee job satisfaction and retention rate. The social aspect of sustainability is primarily focused on ensuring that organization and their long-term partners they operate in a manner that is promoting high health standard and safety, supportive and friendly working atmosphere, human rights, and for better living condition, and also standard ethical practices at the workplace. The third independent variable, which is technological changes, blockchain technology, which was used in the cryptocurrency, was a revolutionary invent and it has contributed significantly to the healthcare industry because it is robust, it is automated, secure, accessible, sophisticated, transparent, and foolproof. It can ensure that the fake drugs are completely avoided from the entering the system. Environmental process emulgation and green supply chain collaboration were greatly influenced by two impactful technologies that is big data analytics and artificial intelligence. Relation between people, technology, structure, and task can ultimately determine the success of blockchain solutions and artificial intelligence managing the data in healthcare industry. Understanding the relative advantages of artificial intelligence technology, supply chain collaboration, and environmental uncertainty are the three major factors that affect the adoption of artificial intelligence technology and has a positive impact of supply chain resilience and supply chain performance. Artificial intelligence helps to improve business operations, service processes, and reduction in the number of employees and labor costs and help the organization to achieve sustainable development goals. Attitude of healthcare provider towards the digital transformation of the pharmaceutical supply chain plays a very big role in comprehensive and sustainable development of the industry supply chain. The proposed methodology was very simple. Basically, we had taken three independent variables and it was which was leading to an efficient supply chain framework for the healthcare industry and it was very carefully identified from research gaps. Artificial mostly ranging from 2019 to 2020 were reviewed and were reviewed to examine the findings. Problems, objective and solutions were clearly identified and they were mapped to the research gap variables along with the outcome measures. The research gaps were further analyzed and for potential areas of improvement for future research were identified. So basically, we used the Dr. Caesar format to spread everything into the spreadsheet, and that was how based on that we also had the three independent variables were found, and there were three sub variables also were derived for each independent variable along with the outcome measures. This is the research framework, basically the research framework which shows that the social dimension, which is contributing supply chain management, and then social sustainability was the outcome. Green supply chain management has an outcome with environmental sustainability. Technology changes, an outcome was technology automation. Now, this is social dimension. The first independent variable is small discussion analysis and outcome. The key performance indicator to measure the social responsibility include perspectives and constructive feedback mechanism from the employees, health and security, diverse support ratio, respect and satisfaction ratio, greenhouse gas emissions and waste quantity, efficiency of energy in use. The key benefits of the corporate social responsibility to the companies include, like what we mentioned, the better brand recognition and loyalty, positive business reputation, increased sales and market share, and finally, customer loyalty and retention. According to the Go et al., focus on social dimension will have a significant outcome on social sustainability, promoting a more balanced development with the sustainability build environmental practice with more integrated and concerted effort of developing social sustainability for community belief. The benefits and outcome of the social responsibility are mainly increased employee engagement and satisfaction. People who are more engaged, you will have a better satisfaction ratio, improves the bottom line financials, support local and worldwide communities, enhance opportunities for investment, and improve customer retention and loyalty. Green supply chain management discussion, analysis, and outcome. The main objective of the green supply chain was to reduce the environmental impacts that happens in the supply chain and logistic network by way of route optimization, fuel consumption reduction, maximization of transportation volume, and reduction of fuel emissions. The goal of the green supply chain management was to eliminate and minimize the waste and to have a reduced environmental impacts on air pollution, air, water, and pollution, and avoid wasting of resources like energy, materials, and products from the raw material to the end usage. Disposal and pollution mitigating factors are measured in the green process and green supply chain operations like green supply chain, green purchasing practices, green manufacturing practices, green distribution concepts, and reverse logistic process. Now, according to Akbar et al. 2023, the green supply chain management has a very positive outcome on the environmental sustainability and performance by means of integrating environmental thinking into the supply chain, which includes product design, the selection of raw material, the manufacturing process, and the product delivery to the end customers, and including the end of his life cycle product, the product management, and is useful after life or reverse logistics. It was also found that the positive influence of green supply chain management variable on environmental purpose, that is, environment which has accepted the concept of green supply chain management, have a high level of environmental purpose compared to the organization that not apply the concept of the green supply chain. Technological discussion and analysis outcome. The supply chain managers and the procurement manager which will be able to meet the future demands in a more systematic and organized manner with the help of the latest technology advancement like big data, the cloud computing, the artificial intelligence, the robotic process automation, and the Internet of Things. Blockchain technology and the radio frequency identification technology was found to have a surge in demand in the healthcare industry. During the COVID situation, we had seen that there was like intelligent and smart technologies like wearable sensor we were wearing to understand the people, the employees who are coming closer, with the diseases. Social dimension, environmental uncertainty, and collaboration with the supply chain partners are the three major factors that was an hindrance for the technology adoption, especially artificial intelligence, blockchain. Outcome, according to Sayers et al., the increased adoption and use of health information technology and the availability of modern computation technology provide new opportunities and more efficient workflows through automation. Having a proper investment in the supply chain technology has a very positive outcome on automation and help the organization to simplify the supply chain, eliminate unnecessary links, improve the operational efficiency and overall efficiency, and reduce the expenditure. Theoretical contribution and practical implication. The research significantly contribute to the field of healthcare industry by having a competitive and efficient supply chain framework based on the sustainable factor. Previous and ongoing research has focused on the environmental and economical aspect, but this research mainly focuses on the social dimension and its role in customer satisfaction and financial performance. The implementation of latest technology automation and green supply chain management can provide a firm with a competitive edge, and the key benefits were highlighted in the research. Lean management principle was studied in depth, and the contribution to supply chain management for operational and process simplification and reducible environmental wastage. The article can contribute to formulation and efficiency strategy and constructive and devising a constructive feedback mechanism and recommendation for multinational companies for the selection and distribution of a UAE market. It can help them to understand the market dynamics and have strategies for devising, for the selection process of the distributor based on the three aspects of sustainability. Better understanding of the artificial intelligence, the scope of artificial intelligence and technologies in the healthcare industry and the factor leading to the adoption of such technology. Limitation and scope for future research. like it was done basically with the industry expert of the pharmaceutical, which can be done with the other industry expert for to check the external validity and generalization of the concept. Country specific research can give more closer observation for designing a supply chain framework, with the coping up with the market dynamics and of that particular country. Artificial intelligence was not found to be widely used in the healthcare supply chain management. Future research should mainly focus on factors like organization culture, technical expertise of the employees, emotional feelings, and environmental impact, which can have a significant role in the adoption of such technologies. In all the research conducted, the more focus was given on the environmental and the economical factor, but here but more focus in future research, more focus should be given on the social dimension with careful consideration of best HR practices, employee satisfaction, cultural differences, and corporate social responsibility. The research mainly focuses on the green practices like green packaging, green design, green production, and that can reduce the environmental wastage. And but the future research need to focus on the green human resource management and green logistic management. Conclusion: distribution companies in the healthcare industry need to have a very sustainable and competitive supply chain framework to improve the operational efficiency, maximize profit, and control cost. Many studies have been conducted related to the environmental and the economic factor, but the social dimension has a significant role in customer satisfaction and financial performance. The implementation of green supply chain practices has a positive impact, such as increasing the productivity in terms of financial and operational efficiency, improving environmental accomplishment for better performance, and identifying organizational development. The use of technology, it improves automation, reduce counterfeit medicines, and ensures secure data storage. All the sustainable supply chain practices, such as the social dimension, such as the green supply chain management technology, and the social dimension embedded in an organization, means that you have one of the best effective supply chain framework in order to attract the major multinational company to enter into that is possible to enter the UAE market. Social dimension, collaboration between the different functional unit suppliers, and environmental uncertainty are the main factors that was a hindrance for the adoption of artificial intelligence. Use of artificial intelligence was found to have a positive outcome on supply chain management and improve the velocity and performance of the supply chain, providing sustainable competitive environment to attract the major multinational companies entering the UAE market. With that, I just leave for the questions for the audience, and any questions they can reach out me through my mail ID, or they can contact me directly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time and patience.